Yeah, of course, Newsom's ad is just the latest example of the governor going after red states amid rumors he will seek the Democratic nomination in 2024. But now Florida Republicans are hitting back after Newsom attacked their state in an ad buy last month. Here's a short clip of what they've responded with. Take a look.
It's Independence Day, so let's talk about what's going on in America. Freedom is under attack in your state. Dictator Ron DeSantis incredibly lets you walk around without masks. That tyrant allows your kids to go to school during the pandemic, year 2 or 4, or who the hell knows. I urge you living in Florida to join the fight. Or join us in California, where we'll take the money you earn and give it to people who don't work.
There you go. Joining me now for reaction, Deputy Managing Editor at Red State, Kira Davis, along with Fox News contributor David Webb. Kira, both of you, I'm a native Californian. Both of you, know the state very well. You're a Californian. We're looking at a lot of madness here. And yet, doesn't it seem like with what Newsom is doing, it's kind of pandering maybe for more donations for whatever campaign he might want? And isn't it strange that he would be insulting a bunch of other states when, in fact, when you run for president, you've got to actually get the support from those states as well?
Yeah, well, Newsom's running for president like a teenage boy runs for prom king, right? Like he thinks like his circle of cool friends, they're the most important votes. But Newsom's born and raised here in California, and as a California transplant, from real America, I can tell you that a lot of people, especially in the upper class who are born and raised here, never really have the opportunity to live elsewhere. People really do have this feeling like everybody else just wants to be California and they just can't be, and they're just dying to be like California. There's this sense that like they hate us because they ain't us. And that's like the card that Gavin Newsom is playing. Like everyone else just wants to be us. But like, no, we're hemorrhaging people. People are fleeing our state in droves. And he can talk about a tax credit, but until that comes to light, it's just talk. Yeah, he's just absolutely ridiculous, and that rebuttal from Florida State was really brilliant. They don't want to be us. No, most of America doesn't want to be us.
It's David. It's pretty amazing because you've got a guy here who does seem to live in a bubble and who believes that the cocktail parties he goes to is a reflection of how all of Americans think, and it doesn't really compute. Do you think he's making any headway in this? Do you think he is going to run for president? And what do you think? Do you think this is the best that the Democrats have to offer?
I think in his mind he's already running for president. I don't know if he's drinking what Paul Pelosi's drinking, but apparently Governor Gavin Newsom and the Democrats in California can't actually do economic math. You mentioned SB 485, and this is a bill that hasn't passed yet. $1.65 billion in tax credits. Now, Tammy, we've known each other a long time. I have the numbers. Georgia, $2.9 billion in film in 2019, $4 billion in 2021, now at $4.4 billion and growing. Right. They have no annual tax cap on tax credits. I know a thing or two about this. They had 412 productions in 2022 so far, 32 feature films, 36 independent films, 269 episodic productions, 42 commercials and more. They win, Gavin.
Yeah, and I have to say, Kira, what's interesting is if you are running for president or if you don't like the policies of certain states, wouldn't it make more sense to go there and let them get to know you and let you get to know them and have some kind of symbiosis happen so that we're not just looking at, that state's the enemy and let's make everybody not go there like we're the mean girls?
Oh, can you imagine, Tammy, Gavin going to the unwashed masses of the Florida swamps? He is going to really struggle when this campaign started. You should pull up footage of him trying to clean up homeless encampments when the recall was going poorly for him. He was so mad. He had to put on jeans, you guys. So, no, it's going to be a show. Don't underestimate Gavin Newsom's appeal, however. It's fun to make fun of him, and I will continue to do so. And I think we can push back the Newsom threat, but he's got a certain type of appeal that Democrats like. So pay attention.
And they continue to fail. Kira Davis, great stuff, great work you do. Dave, thank you very much for joining us as well. All right, more Hannity coming up right after the break.